Hey everyone, it's me. I want to talk about my experience when I faced the man who raped me for the first time after 25 years. And I had looked up on Google, I searched the internet hoping to find information from other people who were going to have to, or sorry, who had faced their assailants, whether it was the following day, week, month, year, etc., because I didn't know what to expect. I was scared to death when this happened. How this happened, it was a roundabout way. And I still can't believe I'm talking about this because this is kind of, to some people, one of these WTF moments. So in my previous video, I mentioned that I did locate the man who raped me after 25 years. I called him, he hung up the phone. I reached out to his wife and his son, and basically saying, just an FYI. I did try to call him numerous times just to try to get through because I was at that point at a heightened state of looking for answers, trying to finally get resolution. And so I had gone to Washington State early January 2020 to go to the base, Fort Lewis, Washington, to look at my old barracks, just try to get closure, look at the house that my family and I had lived in on base, etc. And so just wanted to get closure. And so I went early, stayed for a couple of days, got my resolution, and came back. And right after I came back, I think it was on the 12th of January 2020, I got a call from an office that said, "We're trying to serve you." And I thought, what are you trying to serve me for? And I thought it had to do with something with my oldest daughter. And I wasn't sure. So I said, well, I'll come and pick up the paperwork from you, because I wasn't afraid. I didn't know what to expect. And so I get there and I look at the documentation, and it said his name, my assailant's name at the top, versus me, notice of harassment. And I thought, you've got to be shitting me. And the court date was the 26th of January, 2020. It was going to be held in Belfair County at the courthouse in Washington State. And I thought, you've got to be kidding me. I'm going to be facing the man who raped me. He's the plaintiff, I'm the defendant, and I'm going to be facing him for the first time. I was so shocked. What did I do? I had to contact and try to find a lawyer down there, tell them what was going on. I had to get a flight back to Washington within a month, get a rental car, find a place to stay, etc. And I did find a really nice place to stay. It was along the water, but the week and a half prior to me going back, I was scared shitless. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I was a nervous wreck, and I was at the VA almost every night talking to a mental health therapist. I'd walk into the VA in Milwaukee mental health clinic, and they were giving me medication just so I could sleep. It was terrifying, and I didn't know what to expect, so I notified the judge ahead of time. I said, can you please have additional security, police officers in the courtroom, because I don't know what I'm walking into. And sure enough, I had everything handled. I went by myself. I met with my lawyer like a couple of hours right before the case, and walked in, and it was a very small courtroom compared to the one in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Very small building. It was like walking into a library almost. It was very small. And so walked down the stairs, and to the left was a woman, and that's all I'm going to say for now. I will continue this video, and I'll be back.